Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Hello, hello. My name is Tyneco, and I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Apologies if my voice is a little bit weird. I am getting just over a little bit of stuff. So yes. But I might have to step away for a second. Uh-oh. My boss just texted me, "Are you awake?" I'm like, oh, great. Here we go. Here we go. We're starting it out already today. Son of a bitch. You got hit by a bazooka. That's how I feel right now. I feel like I'm just getting hit by a bazooka. We'll see how it goes. So I might have to step away for a moment to take a phone call, depending on what is going on. Because it seems like there might be some shit going down at work. Yep. All right. I gotta step away for a phone call. She's calling me. BRB, everybody. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. I'm back. Today is going to be a fun day at work. I will tell you that. I never like dealing with very bad dudes. So, oh man, comes with the territory. Comes with the territory. Shake it off. Shake it off. We're gonna have a fun stream. Fun stream today. Do it live. Fuck it. Hey! Don't bonk me. Don't bonk me, you son of a bitch. Shake it off. Hold on. Hold on, wait. I gotta take off my headphones, dude. Alright. Got a funny clip of your model acting up? Yeah, I bet you did. I bet you did. You a lahoozer. No, you're a lahoozer. It looks so scary. Yeah, it's called an exorcism. My model was having an exorcism. Let me see this model. Oh damn, my model was going crazy. I need to before I leave point my camera down. Those are the faces I make when she's bouncing on it. Oh man. It looked like the under the desk support wasn't stopping. Hey, yo, family friendly. Nah. Ah, never mind, Lisa. He's naughty too. What the face you make when she doesn't stop? I mean, never mind, Lisa. He's naughty too. I am a little bit. I mean, come on. Like, I don't think anybody is truly just 100% say so. My innocent ears. Whatever. Oh man, it's too funny. But yeah, now I'm dreading going to work. Ugh, can't get over that. Oh man, and I'm still dealing with my like sick. Well, it's not really like a sickness. It's more like allergy. Minecraft. Yes. Minecraft to distract. Yes. It's so beautiful. It's beautiful to play the Minecraft today. Yes. Yes, we play Minecraft. But yeah, so it's definitely gonna be a fun time. Oh my god, let me blow my nose really quick. I'm a BRB. My nose is stuffed the fuck up. Hold on. Ah. Annoying. You know what else I got today? Today, I got some stuff for community night for things for me to work on. So, I've been wanting to sort out my V cards that I've had here. And I have a lot of hollows that I have to hard sleeve in and put into a container. Well, all of my containers came in and my plastic sleeves, so I have things to work on for community night. Plus, it comes in a box so that I can ship Corsair's birthday gifts, because it was Corsair's birthday yesterday, and for me, I'm a gift giver. I like to get gifts for people. But for me, I bought 1,000 plastic sleeves, and it came with 1,000 it came with 1,000 clear sleeves as well. Penny sleeves is what they call them. And I also got, I think, 12 boxes of like card sorters. So yeah, got a bunch of V card stuff. So all right, let's switch over. Look at that. It's beautiful, ain't it? It's free real estate, baby. All right. So, what is the plan for today? Well, I got about, let's see, what time is it right now? 1:30. I've got about 3 hours, and what I want to do is I want to possibly work more on the aquarium, farm a little bit more, and figure out what else I want to do, because I know that I want to keep doing different builds on this, right? I actually really enjoy this world. I know that some people are not the biggest fans of Minecraft, and I get that, but I really enjoy like coming on this world and just relaxing. You know, this is, I was talking to Corsair about this, and for me, like, this is like my relaxation stream to get me started in the week, because like I like doing this, I like doing the farming. It's just fun for me. I enjoy it. And again, I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. Like, I get that. I know that Minecraft is not everybody's like thing, right? Like, I'm not dumb. I'm not too dumb to realize like this isn't everybody's favorite game type of thing. But this is like one of those games I enjoy, because it like gives me time to like kind of just go and be like, huh, you know, this is like, I get to relax, I get to yap a little bit, because I can yap sometimes. Like, I'm not the biggest yapper, right? And like, I want to get better at my yapping, right? I think I'm a decent yapper. I'm definitely not winning like the WWE championship of yapping, right? But I'm definitely at least, you know, winning the Intercontinental Championship of yapping. Does that make sense? Am I making sense on that? It makes sense to me. Oh yeah, we're gonna finish our netherite today too. How much netherite did I need? Because then I could fix it to where it's all sugarcane instead. Chaos Wolf! Chaos Wolf sub to the channel. Oh, wait. How close are we? How close are we to hitting 300? We're gonna hit 300 today, I think. Let's see. Let me refresh. 298. We're at 298. Damn. Oh wait, but we did get a comment too. Did we get... By the way, the support on the YouTube has been absolute bonkers. Subs on Twitch? No. Subs on YouTube. If I had, listen, if I had 300 subs on fucking Twitch, oh my god. I would have to be like people would have to say like I'm botting at that point or something. I would feel like people would start calling me out and say like, you're botting, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I promise. It would be crazy to have that many subs on Twitch though. If I had that many subs on Twitch, oh my god, I would probably lose my mind. Like, because how many actual like subs is that, or how much money is that? Looking at all the gifted subs. I do have a lot of gifted subs, but the reoccurring subs is only like, I think, 10 to 15. Let's see, if I had 300 times, oh my god, that'd be 1,500 a month. That'd be crazy. If you're a Robo Neko, then is it botting or just a family reunion? I mean, that'd be kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. Dolores, welcome back. And they're like, oh my god, we're finally here, and people can call us bots, and it's true. My cousin. Yo, thank you so much. What the fuck was that? Lisa with the 5 gifted. Holy shit. Congratulations to Sway Sway, Vicious Panda, TTV, Critical Peyton, Bumpkin, and Wheezy VT. More sub. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, Lisa. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna start crying right now. W gifter. Can we get a W in chat, please? Can we get a W? Let's see. I don't think Rin's been on lately. I don't think anybody's been on the server lately. I think it's just that there's been so many games. But then again, like, too, like, the whole thing for the server was for people to come on every once in a while and play. I think for me, I just get on it as, like, my, you know, relaxation time. Like I said, this is more of, like, my time to kind of just be here and then yap a little bit, talk about things, talk about life, you know? Life has been, I won't lie, it's been... Yo! Lisa gifted a tier 1 sub to JMO? What the fuck? Unsubbed mods, that's crazy. I can't believe JMO isn't subbed to me. That is pretty crazy, though. Lisa over here gifted. Thank you, Lisa. But, fuck, what was I? I think life is just so... It's such a weird spot right now, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think life is bad right now. I think life has been the best that it's been for me, to be honest. I've had a lot of fun recently with the streams. It seems like the support has been crazy. Like, you know, I think this is the first time in a long time I feel like stuff has been successful. If that makes sense? Like, cause like I've been doing Twitch and YouTube for about a little over 10 years. I was doing the whole fleshy boy thingy for a little bit. And while it had some good moments, I felt as though like they were kind of empty. If that makes sense. Like, it was empty because like while I was getting like don't get me wrong, like this isn't to say like the numbers I get now are bad, because it's not. It's actually better. But before, I used to be getting like, when I was doing a lot of like what's called no-con battle, I would get like 75 to 100 viewers at a time, right? But the difference is, and the reason why I'm saying it's not a bad thing and it's actually better that I'm getting the viewers that I was gonna get now, is because I used to do giveaways of accounts for that game, and that's why people were like following and subbing and stuff like that. They just wanted a potential chance of getting a free account, and that's why I like what I have now, because people are watching me for me. They're out watching for the giveaways. They're watching for, you know, actual fun stuff happening. So that's the difference, and that's why I would say like it's better now than it was back then. Because now people actually watch me, at least I think watch me for me, right? I was gonna sub myself, but I was planning on waiting. You were planning on waiting. You were gonna tease me? You were gonna tease me, JMO? Is that what it was? That's crazy. Well, I'm certainly not watching for Minecraft, the game Dookie. Oh my god. Oh my god, is that... Oh my god, is that Fuji Fox? Hello? What up, Fuji? How you doing? How you doing? But yeah, so like when it comes to everything going on, like I think it's more so that I'm so happy that the views now are about me and the content more than about, oh, I want a free account type of thing. You know what I mean? So that's what I was getting at. And that's why I really love the space that I'm in right now. And why it's conflicting in the sense because like I know some people will look and be like, wouldn't you want the numbers instead? It's like, no, I would want what I would have now, because now I have an engaging community of people that actually like love to talk and love to like be a part of the content, you know? Hello? Hello? Hey, stop growling in there, you little shitheads. Nah, genuine views are the best. That's what's up. Exactly, exactly. That's what I prefer, is genuine views. And so that's why I was talking about like everything going on, is like it's so much better to have these genuine views instead of just, you know, like, oh, you're doing a giveaway today, right? You're doing, because that's the thing that sucked the most, is that people were like, oh, you're not doing giveaways today? And I'm like, no, not today, but we'll do it another day. They're like, okay, bye. Like, they would genuinely say that in the chat, and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I get jealous of people's follower numbers, but then I realize at 200 followers, I'm getting the same viewership as lots of people with 2K. Exactly. Like, look at me. Like, I'm getting... my average has been steadily increasing, which has been fun to see, because I used to average like 3, but now I'm like getting up there and people are enjoying the content. And I have like 2.5k followers, but that all is mainly people who watched me for my old content and wanted to follow me because I was giving away accounts, you know? Sorry, I was getting another water. Trying to stay as hydrated as I can. Let's see. Okay, we do have a bucket of Petra. Oh, and we got a bucket of king crab too. Dude. Okay. I say we do the bucket of Tetras. I think we can, honestly... I want to empty that. Alright, so we got all the buckets of Tetris here. Also, damn, I didn't mean to call you out like that, man. No. It's okay. It is an honest call out that I'm not taking as an insult. It's the truth, though. It's 100% the truth. I wholeheartedly agree, right? Because there's a difference between somebody who is like I'm gonna be honest, because that's what it was. Like, I was doing giveaways and people were wanting free stuff, so they would follow because they're like, oh, well, I want a good account, so I'm just gonna follow this guy until he gives me a good account. And then when they get a good account, they just go away. I never see them again. So I don't take any offense to what you said at all. It's the truth. It's 100% the truth. And I think a lot of people don't realize, like, doing giveaways all the time is going to hurt your longevity. And it's going to make the grind that you're going on so much harder. So I didn't take any offense to what you said whatsoever. So having a small community is hella nice. Exactly. And not only that, but like, as you grow as a streamer, right? Or VTuber, or however you're looking at things, right? It's better to know that as you grow, you're gaining people who actually love your content and love you as a streamer, than to just love the fact that you do giveaways, right? And that's where it all breaks down, right? Or not breaks down, but that's where it all comes together. You're making the content that's right by you, it's right by your fans, and people enjoy it because it's authentic. And that's where I think I had a lot of problems. trying to find me. And that's why I'm very thankful for VTubing, because while yes, I still do content as me, you know, behind the model, right? It's the fact that I feel more comfortable and I feel more at home as this character, as Tyneco, as me, right? This is still authentic. It's me regardless. But it's the fact that I feel like I could just be more expressive with a model than I could with my face. I have a resting bitch face. I can't help that. I have a very hard time with my stupid ass resting bitch face. It is what it is. So, I don't know. I hope that comes through. I hope that people see that it's genuine. It's me being who I am. And I have a lot more fun being this person, being Tyneco, than I do doing just, you know, one form of content. I love being able to do variety. I love being able to provide some content. And like in the future, obviously, we're going to be doing like a whole bunch of shit. Like now that I've got such, this is the crazy thing, is having such a great support system of friends and, you know, collaborators that want to do more and want to be a part of the growth that not only I'm going through, but they're experiencing as well, right? And learning more, I think, is what makes being a content creator so enjoyable. I think I finally found a good set of people that want to grow in some way or want to fit a certain mold of like, okay, this is where I think I'm best utilized at, right? That's what I'm so happy for. It's like, it just seems like I'm not the only one growing. I'm around people who are growing as well. Oh wait, I'm so dumb. I forgot to actually grab water. I forgot to grab water with the bucket, right? At least by the time I get back over there, I can sleep and then it'll go to day again. But yeah, like, I hope it all makes sense. And it's also the fact that I get to meet so many new people. And yeah, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. I feel so comfortable and so loved by so many people for me. And that I think is something I've been looking for a long time, right? I think like maybe this, you know what? Maybe Minecraft Mondays is therapy sessions. maybe Minecraft or Minecraft Mondays are my therapy sessions. Can we just call it that? Can we call it like Tyneco therapy? As a wise penguin once said, Cody's me, bro. Mindful message Minecraft Mondays. Yeah, exactly. The power of positivity and bringing all that. That's the type of, okay, so I've always played with the idea of doing ASMR. I want to be like the positive affirmations ASMR. Should I do like supportive boyfriend ASMR? Oh man, I make jokes about the ASMR stuff, but honestly, like, it's a good niche. A lot of people like really enjoy the ASMRs, and sometimes people do it. People want to hear it from a cat boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, you're doing great, sweetheart. Just keep at it. You're doing fantastic. I need to get an asthma mic. There we go. We got that. Alright, so if I did this correctly, ASMR that just meows. Meow. Okay. So if I did this right when I hit this last floor, we shouldn't have anything doing like the rain effect. Dude, I am the goat. I am the goat. Oh god. Not for me though. Asthma is like nails on a chalkboard. Really? Like, I always found that interesting how some people are like, oh, don't do that, like type of thing. You know what I mean? I'm not into ASMR, but I never get like weirded out. Like, I guess, well, not even weirded out. I don't think it's like weirded out, but yeah. You get what I'm trying to say. Wait, what am I doing? So that boom. Very dependent on the voice. Like Skip's voice, I can listen to that all day ASMR. Well, yeah, because that's your boyfriend. That makes sense. I don't know, bro. Probably the tism. Risen with the tism. We risen with the tism. Oh, wait. Why did I get rid of all those blocks? Son of a bitch. Alright, I gotta go back. I gotta go back and get some dirt. Gotta get some dirt. Not gonna lie, sometimes for me, when I hear stuff like that, I get a little jumpy, like someone behind me or something. I mean, that's fair. That's absolutely 100% fair. Did someone say nice voice? Wait, who has a nice voice? Fuji, you were going to be number 3. Morgan Freeman is always above all. I mean, fair. Like right now, it's number 1, Skep. Number 2, Morgan Freeman. Number 3, Fuji. Oh, okay. Been working on my Morgan Freeman. I can smell you. I'm creeping around right now. You just can't see me. I can't do a Morgan. Why did I go right here? I'm literally staring at my owl. So we need dirt. There we go. Oh wait, let's put the buckets. Poquito. Poquito. Oh, but the important question, Lisa. American or British food? Oi. Oi, love. I love tea and rabbit. I think it's deep voices for me. Like, there are some people I actively avoid, not because they are bad people, but their voices are so high. Is that why you never talk to me? Is that why? I talk to you all the time. What do you mean? No, she hates me, chat. That's how it is. But no, I feel that though. There are some voices that just, it's... Some voices to me, like if it's too high pitch, I go like, oh. Sometimes it just, yeah. British food is just funny. Every time I think British, it just makes me think the college humor Batman skit where he's like, "Oh, love, where are the other drugs going? Where are the other drugs going? Fuckface." Oi, also, did you guys see that Witchy finally went to YouTube? And she changed her name? Yeah, Witchy's doing YouTube now. I'm so happy. I saw the name change. Yeah, I think honestly it's a better name for sure. I do like it. Cherry O'Clock, is that the Wiggle? Confused the fuck out of me. I think it's a lot better for her, because she really wants to do more with like streaming and stuff like that, and I think that like having Witchy Anime Girl might stunt a little bit in regards to like people looking for her and like saying the name. it felt very like old school Call of Duty-ish, if that makes sense. I think that honestly her switching name is perfect to her, right? And the fact that nobody has taken that name is crazy. You know what I mean? Nobody has Witchy VT. Is that the Tyneco very talented with Timothy? I'm not that talented. Stop. You're gonna make me blush. Shit. But yeah, Witchy, we finally convinced her to do YouTube. I'm very excited for that. I think that she's gonna be perfect for YouTube. Her quiet voice is okay to me. Love her personality, but the pitch of her voice just messes with me. In a good way or a bad way? Nah, if it's OG COD, it would be Witchy X Anime Girl XX. That's kind of what we were talking about, yeah. XX Witchy Anime Girl with the ad side and the yeah, exactly. Can't forget the X. Yeah, well that's what we meant. Like me and Corsair were talking. Oh, Yasu. Oh, you're talking about Yasu. I thought you were talking about Witchy. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, like when it comes to Witchy's name change, I'm very excited for her because I think that it's gonna really help her in the long run. And not only that, but her first stream, or not stream, sorry, her first video on YouTube actually did really well. Her first short, I was very happy for her. Let's see, let me double check. I'm pretty sure it did well. Witchy VT. She had 9 subs. Yeah, her first short did 285. No, she's doing Twitch and YouTube. She's following like the same route that I went. Alright, hold on, we got some farming. But yeah, she's doing both. Which I think is really good for her, because I know that she really wants the VTubing stuff to do really well. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy that I can help her with that. I gotta crank out more shorts. Just can't stand the sound of my voice. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm the same exact way. I can't stand my voice. But some people, like a lot of people have said that I have a good voice. I don't believe it. But at the same time, like, you gotta remember, like, if people like your voice, like, you're doing it for the people. You're not doing it just for yourself, right? Like, sure, you're wanting to become a content creator. Or you're wanting to do more with content. But you gotta remember, like, it's your audience that enjoys you. You may not enjoy you. But your audience will enjoy you. Right? And I think that's the best part of everything. Is that your audience is going to be the one to tell you, like, hey, your voice is perfectly fine. We love it. I think that's what's, like, the thing that's gotten me to fully understand, like, okay, maybe my voice isn't so bad. Because at the end of the day, it's the people that enjoy your content that are going to tell you, like, if they like you or not, you know? Nah, I just mean I can't edit my voice because yet again, the pitch thing, mine is so high, I can't. Ah, fair, fair. I mean, that's fair. Everyone has a good voice if they work on it. True, true. Telling myself that as I've signed up for my first VA seminar class and don't want to feel like I wasted my money. I mean, I've been doing like, or at least been wanting to like get more into VA stuff again. Because I was doing a push before, but I couldn't get anything. I really want to get into like VAing. But I also know like it's very tough to get into, you know? But I do want to make that push. And I also want to make the push to get into music. I've been telling myself like to get into music for a while. And I'm finding more stuff that I want to do. So Panda was late. Rip was late. You. What about me? What about me? What about me, Rip? I feel that I got to start really working on it. True. Who's that good-looking guy on my screen? Stop. It's you, because now you posted in the chat and now it's showing on screen. It's you. You are awesome. No, you're awesome. No, you're breathtaking. Let me grab the rest of the stuff. There we go. Grab. There we go. All right. Boom. Tomatoes are coming along.
Mods, invert his bow!
No, don't do that. Oh. I used to want to be a VA, but years of smoking habits blocked me. I mean, fair. I used to smoke, but thankfully I only smoke on like occasion.
I got 2 hands for you, Cody. You gon' need some Cody when I'm with you.
That's crazy. I only smoke weed. I mean, fair. I only smoke when I'm having a panic attack while drunk, so not often. I mean, fair. I used to smoke a lot. Well, not even a lot. It was like every day after work, I would take a smoke break. Be like, okay, bet. And it would only be like 1 cigarette, so it's not like I was like doing a lot, right? And then after that, I was just like, you know what? I don't need to smoke. Funny enough, it was because because one girl that I was like going after was like, you need to stop smoking. I'm like, but why though? She's like, because I don't like it. I'm like, all right, bet. We don't talk anymore, but hey, you know what? It was the one good thing she did for me. There's ways to recover from smoking damage, but notably any type of smoking does the same damage to voice. Yeah, true. I only smoke on days ending in Y. Fucking pin. That's crazy. But you see that there is a product that that's just flavored air. That is true. That is true. There is a product that is just flavored air. I only smoke my competition in champions. Also, my food my food for forgetting to check it. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I get what you're. It took me a second. I'm like, huh? And then I'm like, oh wait, he's saying that he destroys his food. I tried that before. It didn't smell any. The flavored air. Oh, look at all the zombies. Chad. Give me them bones. Them bones. Them bones. Them bones. Them bones. Them bones. Come here. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Ow. Come here, dopey dick. Hey. Oh, God. Where did the... Oh? Tony. Spider. Okay. Big boy over here. He's burning. Fight me. Ow. Fight me. Ty, you need a karaoke redeem. He sings all the time. I do sing a lot. But we need to hear him sing a song in entirety, start to finish it, intentionally. I do want to do karaoke streams. Because, like, I can't remember who was telling me, but... Well, actually, no, I do remember some people. I used to have an ex that literally would tell me, she's like, you have a good voice. Your problem is that the moment you start singing, you instantly start making it about like jokes and stuff like that instead of taking it seriously. She's like, you have a voice, but you start singing in a good voice and then you start making it like jokes, which is true. I tend to go like, I'll start singing like seriously at times and then I'll start going like, like stupid stuff like that, you know? Kind of like almost like Otto. She did a thing where she was like, and then she was playing Minecraft, and then she goes, Itai! Stuff like that. You know, it's tough because like I have a hard time like staying serious about it, and then because like maybe it's a fear. I don't know. Maybe it's a fear of somebody being like, "Oh my god, can you shut the fuck up?" type of thing. I don't know. It's tough for me. I have weird like I have weird fears, man. I do. There's a couple songs that I do want to cover in my lifetime. Why so serious? Yeah, why so serious? Why so serious? Ty sings for us 2026. Listen, okay, in my birthday stream, I did have a thing where if we reached a certain goal, then I would do like a karaoke stream, and we were just like under it by like I think 20 subs. But I think this year, if I do another like, if I do another stream like that to where I'm like trying to get subs, I think we could possibly hit it. But I don't want to assume that we would. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like, yeah, people would pay money to hear me sing, and then it's like, no, nobody would pay money to hear me sing. Guys, shut the fuck up. I'm like, okay. I think that's the fear, right? Wait, I think I might have just unlocked it, right? You know, I think the fear is making it seem like, oh, you guys should watch me because, you know, I'll do this type of. Maybe it's because of what I've dealt with in the past when it comes to, like, you know, all I do is, like, the giveaway streams. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I don't know. Dude, how'd I miss that? I'm broke, so I can't pay anyone in general. We used to do VR karaoke nights in Kess. See, I do want to do more stuff in VR chat. I think VR chat kind of unlocked the whole, like, oh yeah, I'd like to do that. I'll smuggle drugs from Colombia for one sub. He's gonna be a drug smuggler. VR chat, night tonight. I can't. I have to work tonight. That's the downside, is that I work so much. I want to become a full-time creator, but like, the thing that, okay, this is gonna be like first world problems because of how my job is. I make so, excuse me. I make so much, so it's tough for me to kind of go like, oh, well, I would stop streaming, or I would stop my job to stream full-time. You know what I mean? Me and my 40 hours a week. I do 40 as a base thing, and because I'm a salary employee at my job, I also do like an extra like 10. Like this is how sad it is for my job. Every day I wake up, I have to like open my phone and check to see what's going on with work. It's corpo shit, you know what I mean? It's not to say like I'm like rich or anything. I'm definitely not rich, right? But I live comfortably, I guess is the best way to put it. So like it's tough for me to go like, oh yeah, going full time is like, I want to go full time. I want to be a full time fucking streamer, but I also know like the amount of money I make is like too good to kind of pass up right now, you know? It's definitely a trap of comfort. Exactly. So like for me, like I'm making more than enough to be like, I you know, I have health insurance, I have dental, I have vision, and like for me to live where I'm at now and being able to like do what I can do, I would have to make a substantial amount of money to do that, which is the hope still. Like, that's why I'm streaming. I want to be able to, you know, do like bigger events while also being able to say like, yes, I can still pay my rent, you know? It's hard to lose the sense of comfort, especially in today's society, and sometimes Twitch isn't reliable. Exactly. You know, that's why doing multiple platforms is such a good thing. Because, you know, then you have the ability to, like, you know, branch out. YouTube is the thing that's been really popping off for me. You know, YouTube's been doing great. Am I going and, like, breaking, you know, records and stuff like that? No, but I'm doing better. Like, let me put it this way. I'm doing better on my YouTube that has 298 subscribers than I am on my other YouTube that has 3,800? Something like that. And that's saying something. Like, I'm doing, I think, quadruple the amount of views. Which is insane to think about, right? It also helps I'm doing more shorts content. Still. 298, small number. It is technically. Exactly. I have the same issue with aviation. The 9 to 5 lets me afford to train, but it also takes up all my good time to do training. Exactly. Yeah. And I think a lot of people, like, they go, that's it. I'm gonna do this. I'm doing this full time, but they don't understand, like, how tough it is to do full-time streaming and not make a lot of money, right? You either have to have a very good support system that, you know, is paying for all your stuff, or you have to be, like, almost born into money type of thing. It's rough. Otherwise, you're gonna struggle and it's gonna suck. Not to say that it's impossible. Like, there are people who came from nothing, did streaming, and made it their full-time gig, and made it, right? But a lot of people don't understand the numbers behind that. Like, that's so few and far between. And so many people bank on, like, oh, I'm going to be the next big thing, and then it turns out that it doesn't happen, and then they get discouraged and all that stuff. Like, it's one of those things I tell people, like, don't quit your job for streaming until you know for certain you can live comfortably. Almost no one is actually making a living as a streamer. Exactly. It's a 1% demographic. 1% of the 1%, basically. And not only that, but it's not even from, like, the streaming. It's from the sponsors. It's from, you know, certain aspects, right? And a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people think that, oh, I could sit in front of a fucking camera and make all that money. And then lo and behold, that's not the case. It's not the case in the slightest. And it's not to be mean, but it's just the truth. It's like quitting your job to start your own business, since, in a sense, you're trying to sell your brand. Exactly. You're trying to sell a brand. You're selling your brand, a product. You are the brand. You are the product. So what is it that makes you worth putting money into, right? And I think a lot of people, they can never figure that out. Me, I still have a hard time, like, selling myself. Because for me, I have a lot of confidence issues. And I'm willing, I can admit that. I can admit that my self-confidence is trash-ola, dude. I have very shitty self-confidence in myself. Not to say that, like, you know, nobody does, but it's tough. It's tough to, like, it's tough to sit there and be like, this is why you should watch me. I've gotten better. I think that people should watch me because I feel like I do bring something to the table. Being a part of streaming culture and stuff like that for so long, and being able to bring, like, a different sense of, like, realism to it. And I feel like a lot of streamers, they say that they're real and that they are authentic, but I don't think that they're being authentic to people, right? They're being authentic to themselves, but I don't think they're being authentic to the people that they stream to. And that's kind of why, like, for me, I have an easy time just being, you know, transparent, because I think the space lacks transparency. And I hate that. I hate that the space lacks transparency between the streamer and the viewer. Hey, so like I know I should say this in private, but can I have a $3 raise? No! No, Joshua, you cannot. By the way, if you don't get the joke, look at the latest YouTube post. By the way, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to turn off my air conditioning really quick. Well, I think I Oh, man. All right, I'm back. But yeah, that's kind of like how I look at things. I look at the space of streaming, VTubing, and I feel like there's just a lack of like full transparency. I think you getting timed out is how it works. Oh man. He's threatened timeouts. That's crazy. That's crazy. I reject you. I reject your reality and substitute my own. But yeah. I hope that makes sense. And I don't want anybody thinking like I'm calling them out or anything. I just think that a lot of bigger streamers, they're not fully transparent with everything. And I think that I bring a little bit of transparency and realism. Cause like again, I'm not afraid to put myself out there and put out my fears and also tell you guys like, yeah, I do have this, and this, so it makes it a little type of thing. It's again just a full-on transparency that I feel like just a lot of streamers just lack. They're not being real with how life is or how they look at things. I got 2 hands for you, Lisa. You gonna need Teresa. Teresa? Who is Teresa? What you mean? I trust Ninja with my life. He never lied to me. Yeah. Tyler Blevins is definitely the super trustworthy guy. Yes, full transparency. Speaking of which, what's the funny thing?
I got 2 hands for you, Cody. You gon' need some Cody when I'm through with you.
Bro, I swear if I go to the grocery store and that Chinese food place that I love going to is really done, I'm gonna be so sad. Dude, I think it. I want to order Culver's now. I'm not a fan. I'm a straight. Why not just ask? Because I'm not gonna call them. I'm not gonna call them and be like, "Hey, are you guys dead?" But no, I'm going to the grocery store on Wednesday, which is why I took Wednesday off from streaming. I have to make food for a potluck. So Logan Paul, never leave me hanging. I just got that, son of a bitch. Shout out to my middle school bully who went on to be scummy but annoyingly successful gambling streamer on Kick. You're lying. There ain't no way. That's crazy, dude. Okay, so now that we did a little bit more farming, maybe Well, I could get rid of another chest right here. Because we have this chest, and then I can move... Or actually, I could probably... That as the next set of fish to go for. How many more tanks do we have? 2, 3, 4. We have 4 more tanks. Look at our new fishies right there. Look at the fishies. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We could do an this is a 5th one. But I think I'd have to take out. I'm moving to Kick and stream me doing scratch at Lotto when asking people to pay for it. Sounds about right. Welcome back, Fuji. So wait, was your bully Trainwreck? There ain't no way. Got salmon cod. I think catfish can go in with those. I don't know what he streamed under Kick, but his YouTube was Steve Would Do It. I think I've heard that name. No shot. That's crazy. But your school bully was him? That's fucking nuts. Thankfully, my school bully just turned out to be a fucking dumbass. Like, I don't think he's been successful. One of the bullies I used to have got arrested for, yeah, doing some crazy shit. But it was well-deserved. Not well-deserved crazy shit to the person, but it was well-deserved that he went to prison. Or that he's in prison. I'm not gonna go over details, but all I could say is, like, him and 3 other people. It's this guy over here, officer, talk to him. He was part of the Dan Blasarian crew for a while. I have Blasarian? Blasarian. I feel like I've heard that, but I don't know off the top of my head. My bullies were stools. Read backwards. Sleuts. Oh, like sluts. I get it. I think we could put catfish, cod, and the other stuff. Blech. Yeah, he ate a roach for his channel. All sorts of ugh. Brother, ugh. Ugh. That's so disgusting. I want to know what this fish is. Maybe I could put the triops. Oh Lord, even Logan Paul looked at him like he was crazy. What the fuck? Ew. Oh, it's these little. Okay. 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 The Stop Bullying and Speak Up commercials are a scam. True. A lot of them did not actually care about that type of thing. And that was annoying too. Like seeing stuff like that where they're like, stop the bullying. It's like, you don't give a fuck. It's like, you actually don't give a fuck. I always hated that. Like, it's always the people that like, Oh wait, it's a turtle. It's a turtle. That was cool. Like a lot of the people who would do like the stop bullying acts, like were only doing it because they wanted like, they were like, look at us, look what we're doing. It's like, you don't fuck. Like there are actually people who are dealing with so much like crap and you're acting like you give a shit. You don't. A lot of them did it just because they wanted like, you know, money and shit like that. Maybe the purchase can go. I don't know. What did stop the bullying is to rise a certain meme with silent kids. Yeah, basically. I just don't like, for me, I don't understand why it was so difficult for people to just be nice to people. Like, I don't get it. I get that some people like they'll go, oh well, it's, you know, it's for the whole trying to look cool in front of people, and I get that's why they're doing it, but I guess more so to me, I just don't get why. I'm sure flying fish go. I just don't get why people think that it's, I guess, okay. Like, just I don't get that. I never understood that. Because it just seems like, you know, it takes nothing to be a good person, right? At least in my eyes. It just doesn't take that much. Similarly, I've never understood why people think it's cool to act like they're gonna kill me on the highway in my city. Exactly, like, people are just weird. I don't know. People are just weird. People are just weird. You know, like, it's the saying of, like, you get a lot more... How do you say it? You could get a lot further talking with honey rather than vinegar. Why am I being blocked? Sin! Hello, Sin. Bazooka. True. I love watching the fights in the cafeteria. The cafeteria fights are always fun to watch. I will say that.
Man, little baby man, little baby, baby man, little baby,
What the
baby man.
On top of that, that's crazy. I'm bored. I mean fair, I guess. Okay, and then let's switch this to this. No. There we go. This. And now. Oh. Son of a biscuit here. Okay. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. That's a big ass catfish. And we got one more fish. Boom. Hey, there we go. Then let's fill it up. Huh? Huh? This. Son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. I had the perch. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, hold on. Oh, shit. I think I might have heard something that I didn't like. If it's what I think it is, I'm gonna be so fucking upset. I gotta grab 2 more. What the? Hold on. Why is there a fire over here? Speed home, I dare ya. I will have to speed home. First things first. Oh, it's this thing. Okay, never mind. I was freaking out for nothing. You dropped a bucket inside? Meh. That's fine. I have plenty of buckets. Okay, you can prevent forest fires. I was going to prevent that, but it's really not that big a deal. You can't see or read, apparently. What do you mean? There's no other fish in here. What are you talking about? You dropped a block inside? The block is fine. The block is... Oh, it's because he said block, not bucket. Okay, fine. I mean, block is fine, whatever. Okay, there's the flying fish, the cod, salmon, the perch, and the catfish. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. I got rid of a bunch of fish. Yep, I know. Oh my god, shut up. It's a given fact streamers can't read. True, though. It is true. It is very true. I barely read half the time. I just assume that you guys are just saying nonsense. Okay. We keep those. I'm almost done with the aquarium, though. Then we'll just, or I'm done with putting the fish in the aquarium. Just about. Stone. I'm just stone. Okay. So it looks like our end lotus is ready to be farmed again. They say leaving is the worst thing to see. Last time I saw someone left, I went right. God damn it, Zaffy. God damn it, Zaffy. God damn it. Damn it, you shone bitch. Okay, so how many things do we have left? So we got 1 king crab, 2 tadpoles, which the tadpoles will have to go into its own thing, 2 platypuses, a terrapin, and 3 devil hole pupfish. I think there's a certain thing we have to do for the pupfish, though. What the fuck is snarling on the side? Oh! The crocodiles. Look at the crockies. I don't know why, but that reminds me of a scary movie where the girl runs towards the signs and chooses the death route. Which movie was that? Look at the worm. It's coming outside of this thing. Oh, actual scary movie. Okay, yeah, never mind. I know. Yeah. I get, yeah. So if we do this. No. And then. Oh gosh darn it. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Then we can fill up this. There we go. Well, time for me to take a shower. Yeah, get to the shower, you stinky. Stinky. Just kidding. 1, 2. Let me get back to the house. There's Panda. Panda. Panda, 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 panda. Bria! I got broads in Atlanta. Need my panda. Hey, I'm not Kest. I shower every day. I mean, fair. Kest is pretty stinky. Kest is pretty stanky. Ugh. Ugh. Brother, ugh. Okay. I'll put those in my freaking trash can really quick. There we go. We're starting to like get a lot of stuff out of the inventory. Oh yeah, I can put the stone away too. Scent. Oh, the clip. You're talking about the clip of the girl running towards the death signs. Oh yeah, yeah. Safety death. Then she turned. Yeah. Time for a nap. Time for a nap, and you go take a nap and keep me on. Keep me on, okay? Bro, I'm so. I really want to order. To be honest, because I don't feel like I want to make. Yeah, I need to stick with my diet for now. If the Chinese restaurant that I go to is not available, which keeps it very keto friendly for me. Wait, why did I go down here? Then I need to, you know, lock in. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what we're gonna put into this next area. I think we're just gonna put in these triops. I don't think the terrapin is going to get hurt by it. Or by them, so I'm going to put them in there. The platypus I'm going to put in its own thing. Grab these. Okay. Oh, son of a... I did it again. I forgot to actually grab water. Now, I don't send clips during stream, so I don't want to waste time. You're not wasting. But now I remember what you're talking about. It's been forever since I've seen Scary. So 5. Ooh, there we go. I thought it was a sheep, but it was a panda. we go. 1. Go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go. Boom. Grab top layer first. Lisa's barking. Did somebody say homosexual? No, not homosexual. But after the barking, I do have a story to tell. And this story is crazy in of its own right. So yesterday I'm coming home from work, or this morning, I'm sorry. This morning I'm coming home from work because I work overnights, right? And damn that song. Yeah, it is. So I work overnights. So for me, getting a ride at 4 a.m. is kind of a gamble in of itself, right? And that's fine. Like I understand that. But this time, this Uber driver actually very much weirded me out. And I normally don't get weirded out that easily. I'm normally like very chill. I understand people are like, you know, at night, it is what it is. You know, and some people are just, you know, they prefer the nights. Some people are just normal. Some people are not so much. This was not one of those cases in the slightest. So, what happened? Well, what happened was I got my Uber, and it was from this guy, and we're going to call him Ron. We're going to call him Ron because it's very easy. Now, Ron seemed like a pretty okay-ish driver. And I was like, cool, that's whatever. So long as the driver is chill, I don't mind. Well, Ron, he picks me up, and the first things out of his mouth, and for people who know me as, you know, my IRL persona stuff, he's like, hey man, welcome in. By the way, nice beard, man. I'm really trying to get mine like that and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, the beard has been a thing I've worked on for so long, and, you know, da-da-da-da-da. And he's like, yeah, as one of God's disciples, you know, he told me that I need to have my beard a certain way. So I need to really focus up and make sure that my beard's like that. And I'm like, oh, okay. He's a Jesus freak. That's cool. It is what it is. Ty got a beard, good to know. Oh yeah, it's on my IRL channels and stuff like that. Like I think I have a glorious beard. I think. So I'm like, okay, he's a Jesus freak. That's not a big deal. I used to, like, for those who don't know, I used to actually be like, oh, thank you so much, Cosmic Flisson, for the follow. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you. For me, I actually grew up wanting to become a youth pastor. And so this is something that's like, you know, it is what it is to me. Like, I don't, you know, Christianity, I don't care. So I was like, yeah, thank you so much. You know, that's cool. And it felt a little weird that he was like, oh yeah, I'm one of Jesus's new disciples, stuff like that. I'm like, okay, whatever. So as he goes, he's constantly talking. And yes, welcome in Soleus. I hope I said that correct. Yeah, Lisa, I'll link it to you. I do gotcha content on the side from my IRL stuff. But yeah, so as we start out on the drive, I noticed that, you know the sound that the freaking cars make when your seatbelt's not fastened and all that, and it's like boom, boom, boom. The story intrigued me. Okay, cool. We'll continue with the story. But, you know, the seatbelt is like, you know, going, or the seatbelt needs to be fastened sign because he's in the driver's seat, right? And he finally puts it on. Well, as he puts it on, and mind you, the car on the outside and on the inside looks nice. It really does. But as soon as he plugs in the seatbelt, you just hear a and it's just constant, right? And I'm like, okay, the seatbelt thingy is messed up. So this has to be a shitbox in disguise. So I was like, all right, fine, whatever. Now, as we continue on with our journey to take me home, this guy goes, yeah, man, I went through a divorce, and then it was with a partner I've been with for 35 years. And I'm like, wow, a divorce after being together with somebody for 35 years. That's crazy. He's like, yeah, she kind of just treated me like a roommate after our second child, and blah, blah, blah. I go, okay, he has kids too. Cool. Seems like relatively normal person, so on and so forth, right? Well, then he goes, yeah, I've been living in my car by this place, and yeah, it's kind of a new frontier for me. I really like it. And I go, okay, so I'm sitting in this guy's living room. Okay? That's already like whatever. It's Soleus. I say Solus. Tomato. Okay, okay. Oh, it's Solus. Okay, I'll call you Solus from now. So yeah, it's already like weird that I'm sitting on this dude's I'm sitting on the dude's couch, right? So I'm like, okay, whatever. And then he's like, yeah, I kind of have a neighbor. Thank you so much for the follow, Solus. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. He's like, I have somebody who's my neighbor, and it's this guy who's been homeless longer than I have. And what's really crazy is that, like, he seems like a cool guy, but he's always screaming at night because he's drunk. I'm like, okay, then. Wonderful start knowing that you're, homeless, and you're using your car as not only your work, but your living room, but you also are neighbors with a homeless dude that's constantly screaming. Cool. Awesome. Still not... Hold on. Still not a judge of, I'm not gonna judge him, right? So, we continue on. And it just gets weirder, because I feel like this dude is just completely crazy. Because he's talking about how, like, yeah, I'm a disciple of God, and we're gonna be bringing in this dystopian future where we bring in this new product called MedBed. And I'm like, okay, he's got big dreams. That's cool. And he's like, and the MedBed's gonna heal. It's gonna heal your arms. Like you lost an arm, boom, it's back on you. You lost a leg, boom, it's back on you. You're gonna get all of your limbs back. And he's like, and this is the best part, you're gonna be able to choose what age you are. And I'm like, okay. And he goes, if I wanted to choose my age, I'd go back to being 35. And he's like, how old are you? And I tell him my age. He goes, you could probably do 30. I'm like, okay, thank you. Thank you. By the way, for those who don't know, I am 35. I am male hag status. I don't hide from it. It is what it is. And I'm like, that's cool, dude. Like, wonderful dreams, man. And he's like, yeah, it's going to be really cool. You could probably even go down to 28 if you truly wanted to. And I'm like, thank you. And it just continued on from that, because, like, afterwards, he's like, and this is when I started to get worried about where I was at, because we're at one of the stoplights just before I get home, and he puts down this bombshell, this freaking bombshell, that he's just like, yeah, I've lived many, many lives, man. I had a wife that had this, like, multi-million-dollar invention, and we were soulmates for 1,847 different lives. And I'm like, you're trying to tell me that you had 1,847 other lives with a singular being? Yeah, is right. I'm like, oh, dude, I need to get the fuck out of here. This guy's fucking crazy. And he's like, yeah. And she was like, no, I'm gonna take this for me, and you're gonna have to suffer without it. So she took these multi-million dollars and didn't give me a single dime. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's crazy, man. He's like,
run.
That's how I felt. It was time to run. It was time to run. And legitimately, this guy goes, yeah, but she said that she's gonna give me 26 million back. And I was like, okay, that's whatever. Like, cool. I'm a little bit nervous now. But I'm like trying to hide it because, well, if I start making it like, if I start like going like, oh yeah, I'm scared, obviously like it's gonna become a weird, very weird moment, right? So I'm just like, yeah, dude, that's crazy. 1,847 different lives, and she's finally giving you $27 million. And he goes, no, 26. You got to get it right. You got to make sure that it's correct. I'm like, okay. And then I noticed something. I noticed something about it, right? The whole time we're in the car, there is one singular song playing. And it is, it's a fucking, oh my god, I forgot what fucking song it was. But it's like, it's not Whitney Houston, I know that, but it's like it's a love song. How Do I Live Without You by like, I can't, LeAnn Rimes, yes. It's like, how do I live without you? I want to know. You know, it's that song, but it's not even like the same type of song, if that makes sense. It's by LeAnn Rimes, but it's like a totally different version of it, where it's like, how do I live without you? It's like it's like almost like Marilyn Monroe was singing it instead, right? It's a very different version of the song, and I'm like, okay. But this song, in the 15-minute car ride, has been playing on repeat. Mind you, too, that we're still hearing the from the freaking goddamn, like, seatbelt, not being, like, shitbox. So it is like a fever dream at this point. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on, dude? And then he lays the final bombshell, right? The final bombshell as we pull up to my house. As we pull up to my house, this crazy motherfucker says, yeah, man, when I get that $26 million, don't worry, I'm going to remember where you live and I'm going to give you some of it. He's going to remember where I live! And instantly I was like, nope, I am very glad I live in a state where I have the means to protect myself. Because at any point, if he comes near my house again, I don't care if he's trying to be nice or anything. Bro, he's gonna live his 1,848th life. I will tell you that right now. Yeah.
Why are you trying to get us murdered?
I'm not trying to get us murdered! By the way, do you have one of your allergies? You're telling me I have to suffer with this?
I'm
Oh. I should be. Yeah. Please, thank you. But yeah. Also found the IRL channel, Ginger. Yes, I have a ginger beard. Yes, I am Irish. I've already made that abundantly clear. But yes, literally goes and says, I'm gonna remember where you live so I can give you part of it. And I'm like, please leave me alone. Do not ever come to my house. Please do not do this. I had never been so scared in that moment. So I was like, I'm getting inside as soon as possible, and I need to make sure that he never comes near me. So yeah, just know, don't ever come to my house. Don't ever come to my house like that. I mean, how much are we talking? Listen, I don't think he's insane. I'm not gonna believe anything this guy says. The dude is absolutely off his fucking rocker. I don't care how much he's saying there is. Wait, you're Irish? Yes, I am Irish. It's crazy, right? So yes, that was the story I really wanted to tell today because I was thinking of like, oh man, what story should I tell on stream today? And literally that happened. I'm like, oh, this is too good. This is too good of a moment. And this is why we don't get Uber drivers unless we personally know the driver. I mean, I don't really have much of a choice at the moment, so I'm kind of like, whatever. And normally, like, yes, there's weirdos. Like, I have weirdo drivers, but they're not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna remember where you live type shit. That was the first time I had somebody be like, yeah, I'm gonna remember where you live. And I'm like, no, leave me alone. Huh? Oh yeah, I absolutely reported that dude on Uber. My roommate's here, by the way, so I'm gonna tell the last bit of the story. So I'm gonna face it so I can tell her that.
No, you're fine.
So the last bit of the story, and this is the final thing he said to me, and you just reminded me of this. And this is the icing on top of the cake. This man faces me, and says, "By the way, can you make sure to give me 5 stars?"
Like reality set in.
Yeah, reality set in for a moment as this crazy guy. And he's like, hey, by the way, please make sure to give me 5 stars. I go, yeah, I'm going to do that, man. 100%. Totally doing that. I had never been more scared, but also felt so much pity in my life from that person. Oh my god.
If I've spent this many lifetimes, like, are you? That's like a belief that they have that you marry the same.
He had 1,847 lives. Crazy. And in one of his previous lives, he said that his girl divorced him after getting like multi-millions, and then in the next life, she was like, "Oh yeah, I actually owe you $26 million." Like what?
It was just like, oh, all of these lives, cool. Now the money's involved. Nope. We're on the crazy.
Well, like as I was telling them, we live in a state that is like very good about protecting yourself. So I was like, yeah, if he comes around, he'll be on number 1,800. For real.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm back again. Wifey, give me $26 million. Oh my god, that's crazy. 5 stars? Nah, just forget. Nah, I reported him. I was like, I ain't playing around with that shit. The moment he said, yeah, I'm gonna remember where you live, I was like, nope. And that's where, no. Just, no. What if he knew you from all those lives and he was trying to, he has been watching you? Dude, don't put that into my fucking, like, brain, because then I'm gonna get freaking nervous. I'm already been freaking out because okay, this isn't even the first time that this has happened. But like, well, okay, so the first time that this happened literally last week, where my other roommate, apparently had somebody in, I think it's fine to talk about it now because I don't think anything's happening from this point. Watch time has spent 3 hours watching time. Yay, you spent 3 hours watching me. Hi, Witchy. Hello, hello. I was about to get schizo. Yeah, true. But what I was saying was last week, my roommate had a former acquaintance of his, try to say, hey, fuck you. Like, I'm paraphrasing because there's a lot of things that was said that I can't say, because obviously, you know, it's not for me to say. I'm going to split your wig, and then I'm going to, I know where you live, I know your roommates, and stuff like that. And that's when we were like, oh, hell no. So there was at one point in a stream last week when this was being sent to me, and I don't know if anybody, I'm pretty sure a couple of you were there for it, but I had to like step away and kind of recollect myself and basically get some safety tools. I'll call them safety tools. Because I am trained. So, yeah, it was a very weird moment. And that one was more serious than, you know, the whole Uber driver thing that we just talked about. But yeah. Right. Yeah, exactly, Zai. Exactly. Not only that, but like I said, the state we live in is very good about that thing. So, but yeah, so it's just weird how it's twice now that that's happened in the last 2 weeks. It's made me kind of just laugh because it's like, bro, of course this is starting to happen. Like, of course. About to send those 5 stars to the freaking insane asylum. True, though. It's the fact that he was just like, oh, yeah, I feel better about, you know, life and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's cool, dude. And then he's like, yeah, I'm living in my car. And, yeah, I'm going to remember where you live. And it's like, excuse the fuck out of me? And all you, like, I'm laughing now. Like, it's obviously serious. Like, any type of threat. Or no, it wasn't a threat, but it was like, it's in a, like, threatening manner type of thing. Not in the conventional, like, oh, yeah, I'm going to remember where you live type shit. Like, he's crazy. So it's like, it's one of those things that's just weird, right? So for me, it's like, my first thing is to make sure that everybody around me is protected. That's always my main goal, is to make sure that me, my roommates, any family members are protected. He wanted you to give the booty hole. Give the booty hole. That's, yeah, basically. Something along those lines, right? And again, it could just be like he was just having mental breakdowns from, because he's divorced now. He's going through like a divorce of like someone that, you know, he thought he loved or whatever the fuck. You know, maybe he's just going through that stuff and maybe he'd be hitting it too hard. He did say that he smoked marijuana, which is, I don't think is like that big a deal. It doesn't really affect you like that. So that's why I'm like, bro, if you smoke, how are you so crazy? You should be like, calm down. I don't know. It was just weird. But yes, that is the Uber driver story that I've been wanting to tell for a while now. Well, not a while, but today, during the stream. He sounds like a chill dude with a crackhead's mind. If he were crazy, if he weren't crazy, he'd be pretty. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. That's actually the perfect way to explain it. It's like, if he wasn't crazy, he'd be a nice guy. Exactly. And I think he's just going through like a mental break. I guess this is like the best thing I could think of, is like, maybe he's going through a psychotic break and that's what he's dealing with, right? Which happens. Like, I want to assume he's not crazy by nature, right? Like, I want to feel that he's actually a very, very nice person. And I think he is. I just think that he's going through a mental episode. But, oh, ow, ow, ow! I think that he just needs help. But at the same time, I'm not going to take any chances, right? Like, we don't play that. We don't play that. Okay, so now we need water in the middle and dirt. Onion. There we go. But yeah, it was just such a weird thing, man. Like, it was so weird. And I've never had, like, something like that happen to me. I've had weird Uber drivers. There was one Uber driver where I felt like I was gonna die. Not because, like, he was trying to kill me, but because, like, okay. So, one night when I was coming home from work, right? And this is when I used to work in my old location instead of the location I'm at right now. And the driver, you could tell he was going through it, man. He was so tired. And I felt so bad for him. But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, I mean, this is your job. It sucks that you have to, like, drive. But, hey, you know what? You chose this life, right? This dude started falling asleep behind the wheel. And it was bad. Like, it was really, really bad. Like, he was swerving. Like, it literally felt like he was going to fall asleep any moment. And at one point, I had to scream at him, like, hey! And he fucking snapped up. He goes, oh, sorry, my bad. And I go, yeah, you're fucking bad. Like, I'm in the car, dude. I felt bad in the sense of screaming, but at the same time, it's my life. And I was just like, dude, you're falling asleep. Do you need to pull over? He goes, no, 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 I'm fine, I'm fine. And I'm like, so then please stay awake. And, like, I could tell he got a little bit upset with me saying that, but I'm like, dude, you're putting my life in danger. Like, I'm not putting your life in danger. You're putting mine in danger. Did I mention that I hate the time difference? I do too. I hate the time. But yeah, it was like, it was so crazy. But this was like, I think 2 years ago when this happened. I had to literally call my boss and say, like, hey, there's a chance by tomorrow I'm not going to come in. And I just want you to know that I'm not doing it because I'm mad. I'm doing it because, like, I literally need to calm down. At this point, I'm either getting out or taking the damn wheel myself. That's what I told him. I'm like, dude, if you need me to, I will drive. He goes, no, 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 I'm fine. I go, then wake up. Because I need you awake because my life is in your fucking hands right now. I got so pissed. Because, like, again, it's like, I'm not wanting to die. Like, I make the joke of, like, oh, man, I'm ready to die. But I'm not. Like, I'm really not ready to die. I think that, like, I have so much life. But it was, like, it just pissed me off. Because I was like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? You should not be awake. I've been in car accidents before because of people that just fall asleep. Sorry, I was reading a message really quick. But yeah, like that's what always pisses me off. So I've been in a car accident where somebody fell asleep at the wheel and we almost died. Like, it was me and my buddy. My buddy was picking me up from work because, like, he was like, yeah, I'm in the area. I can pick you up. I'm like, cool, that'd be great. And literally it's like a T intersection where it's like, there's no stop signs outside of where we're at. So we have to go with the flow of traffic. So we finally see that nobody's coming except for a car in the distance, but it's more than enough distance. And it's like, okay, cool, perfect. And we turn left and we get into what's called the mid lane, which the mid lane is where, like, people will use to turn in or they'll merge with traffic, stuff like that. So we get in that middle lane and we see that the car behind us gets in the middle lane a little further back. And I see that they're not slowing down. And I said to my buddy, hey, be careful. This person's not slowing down. And he goes, yeah, I know. I see him too. And then as soon as he says that, boom, hits us at like fucking 50 miles per hour. It was the most insane moment. Because all I remember from, like, being hit, because, like, I closed my eyes instantly. The moment that it happened, I closed my eyes because I could not see what was, I didn't want to see what was going on. All I heard is my buddy screaming like crazy. You know, not like bloody murder, but he was like, ah, ah, freaking out. And I could feel the car, like, doing a 180. Not a 180 in the air, but like 180 as in like it was like turning at a 180. So like it hit us so hard that we went from the middle lane to facing the way of traffic to the other side, all the way against the curb. And it took a moment for me to kind of like gain my composure back. And I kind of sat there, and my buddy's like, dude, you got to get out of the car. You got to get out of the car. And I'm like, I'm trying to calm down because I've been in a car accident before. So like for me, I'm like, okay, everything's okay. We're fine. I can feel all, like, I'm trying to make sure that I can feel my limbs and stuff like that. Like, okay, I feel my limbs. I don't feel anything coming out of my head. So I'm pretty sure like I'm not bleeding. So he's still like he's like, dude, get out of the car, get out of the car. And I said, you need to hold on a second. I can't find my glasses because I wear glasses. I can't see without my glasses. Like full on Velma moment. Like I can't where's my glasses? I can't see without my glasses. And it was like the most calm I had ever been. I will not lie. In that moment, I felt more calm than any other moment involving a vehicle. But I just kind of sat there and I was like, I need to find my glasses. And he keeps going. And I go, hey, I love you, dude. And I'm glad you're okay. But you need to, like, let me find my glasses, okay? He goes, okay. And finally, I found my glasses. They were neatly folded inside my door. The passenger side door. So I go, I put them on. And I go, okay, glasses are not broken. I can see now. I'm good. I get out of the vehicle. And I see the two guys that hit us still in the vehicle. I walk over. And their window's busted. So I go, are you two okay? Is everything all right? Like, are you fine? Do you, like, feel, like, try and feel everything? Like, because for me, like, I tend to care more about the person than the vehicles at that moment. I want to make sure they're okay first. And I think that's where a lot of people don't think like that in a car accident. And I totally get why. Like, you know, your lives were just put in danger, but you got to remember, too, like, their lives were in danger as well because of their stupidity. True. But we have to make sure they're okay. So for me, I went into mode of, like, okay, make sure they're okay first. I go over to them, like, are you guys okay? Like, can you feel your limbs? Are you cognizant? Are you conscious? My buddy's dialing 911 at the time, making sure that, you know, paramedics get over here or police get over there. And I'm trying to talk to them to make sure they're okay. And they're like, yeah, we're both fine. You know, thankfully it doesn't feel like we're hurt. And I go, okay, sounds good. And I kind of take a deep breath and then I go, what in the fuck were you thinking? And they were like, whoa. You know, because I totally changed my tune for a moment because they were okay. I wanted to make sure they were fine first before I started going off. I go, what in the fuck were you thinking? What is your issue? Why did you do that? And the guy's like, I'm very sorry. I fell asleep at the wheel, to be honest with you. And I don't know how long I had been asleep. My buddy didn't realize I was asleep and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, so you're both idiots. And for me, like, I took that as a thing because, like, I'll pay attention to my phone when somebody's driving, but I'm now more cognizant of watching people as they drive to make sure they're okay. Like, I freak out about that shit. And so, like, it was just kind of an eye-opening moment on that part. Let's see. Yeah, I blacked out mentally from my car accident. I don't remember anything. I just woke up like 5 hours later in a bed. Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't black out. I just closed my eyes. I was very aware of what happened. But, like, I think closing my eyes kind of helped me stay calm during the accident. My personal sequence is make sure if they are okay. If they're not, get them immediate medical attention. If they're fine, make their ears not so fine. Exactly. That's exactly how I felt. Was like, I want to make sure they're okay first before I rip them a new fucking asshole. And it's so then that way, like, you're there to make, like, in that moment, everybody should be found to be okay. If they're not okay, then what you need to do is make sure they're okay. Right? Because they're in the accident too. It's not just you as the person. And yes, you may not be at fault. It may be their dumbass fault. But as a good Samaritan, we should always make sure that everybody's okay. And that's how I looked at it. I was like, I need to make sure that everybody's okay before I start going off on people. And thankfully, like, I got very lucky. Well, not only me, but my buddy got very lucky with this person because they admitted fault right away. They said, I fell asleep at the wheel. It's my fault. I'm sorry. And that's when I kind of was like, they realized they fucked up. It's their fault. I'm not going to yell at them that much. Right? Because at the end of the day, it's like, I could yell at them, but they already know they fucked up. And yelling at them more does not make the situation any better. It really doesn't. I feel a lot of people forget that too. Is like, yes, you could be mad at the person. You have every right to be mad during an accident. But if they admit fault, then you have really, like, there's no reason to go off on them. Gotta be a sushi roll. Bye-bye. Good night, witchy. Sleep well. But yeah, at that moment, I was just very glad that everybody was safe and nobody got hurt. Because, like, for me, I look at that dude that fell asleep at the wheel, and I'm like, what a horrible thing it would have been to lose somebody. Or to lose your life over that. You know? That's how it kind of came off to me. Is like, he was young. So or he is young, so it would be very sad to lose a life over something like that. You know what I mean? Now, granted, he deserved the tongue lashing he got from me because I made sure that he understood what fucking stupidity he just unleashed, or how stupid he was in that moment. But at the same time, there was no need to go off on him too much because he understood where he fucked up, right? I think a lot of people forget that. I think a lot of people forget, like, sure, people fuck up all the time. That's a given. But we don't need to, like, fucking... What you say, like, hey, you fucked up, what the fuck were you thinking? And everything's distinguished. You don't need to go, like, into it in the sense of, like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna make you look so fucking stupid. It's like, bro, it's already done. And my buddy was kind of like trying to go in on him. I go, dude, it's already done. Leave it alone. And he's like, but this guy could have killed us. I go, I agree. But at the same time, like, he knows he fucked up. Let it go. Let it go for now. We'll leave it to the insurance company. And we'll go from there. And then you won't have to worry about a damn thing. And he goes, fine, whatever, fuck it. Like, he had every right to be pissed, but I just had to, like, calm him down. Give me 1 second. There we go. And then check a message real quick. Sorry about that. I usually think that after the initial anger, calm down and let the insurance be is the reason they break down, not me. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's on them. Like, at the end of the day, like, if they know they fucked up, then at that point, then it's like, it is what it is. Right? Like, there's no reason to fucking go off on them. So that's why, like, I kind of just took the high road, and then my buddy started trying to go off, and I'm like, hey, let it go. Let it go. There is no reason to, like, go off on them anymore about it. What's done is done. There's nothing else that we can do. And he got upset at me at first about it, but then he realizes, like, yeah, you're probably right. There's not really much else that we can do about it. So, I think a lot of people forget that. Like, a lot of people, they just get into the whole, like, I want to be pissed off. And it's like, bro, at that point, like, all you're doing is just making the situation worse. Did they fuck up? Yes, they did. Especially in a car accident, right? Like, so many people could get hurt. But at the end of the day, it's already, like, it's already over and done with. There is nothing else that can be done about this situation. So does it really make sense to just keep on yelling at them when you've already told them how you feel? Like, all they're going to continue to say is either sorry, or you're going to get another fucking fight to, or you're going to get a fight to break out, right? It serves no purpose, is basically what I'm trying to get at. So I just go, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. The only time I genuinely get more pissed than concerned is when they are at fault and trying to make it look like it's my fault. Oh, yeah. The first real, like, car accident I was in was on Christmas during 2015. Christmas fucking day, right? And this person, I'm at another T intersection, and I have the green light, and this person, oh my god, I'm so pissed off. They were driving a Ford Bronco, and I was driving my 2005 Mazda 6, right? Beautiful fucking blue car. It had its problems, but it was my beautiful car. It was my baby, right? And this fucking douchebag, he pulls out on a red light as I'm going 40 miles per hour, and he's doing a slow pullout. So I'm sitting there like, oh my god, this fucking dude. So I go, okay, either A, I could swerve to the, I could swerve to the left into oncoming traffic, which there wasn't a lot of traffic, but at the same time, there was a couple cars, and I didn't want to, like, I didn't want to get the cops call on me for driving on the opposite side of the road. So I was like, okay, there's a chance, like, I could get fucked over for that. And then I'm like, or I could go to the right, and if I go to the right, I'll hit a curb, and it'll fuck up probably my tires and axle a little bit, but at the end of the day, no one gets hurt. Because I thought he was going to keep going. And I go, okay, I'm just going to go ahead, and I'm going to go right. Because I think that he's going to continue on, and he's just going to keep on going. He didn't keep on going. He instead stops in the middle of the intersection, and I end up T-boning him. And I was so mad. Because I was just like, what are you thinking? And then it's like this fucking 70-year-old man, or not 70, but he looks 70, but he was definitely like in his 50s. He gets out and he goes, what in the fuck were you thinking? What are you doing? And I go, you came out in the middle of the intersection. What do you mean, what was I thinking? And I'm bleeding from the top of my head, right? I'm like, I feel like I'm going through it. And the dude is just like yelling at me, and I go, you need to back the fuck off me right now. You did this. This was your fault. And then he moves the car, which, by the way, when you're in an accident, you're not supposed to move your car at all. You're supposed to keep it where it's at so that they can, like, kind of go over the scene. Well, he didn't do that. He moved his car to the other side, and then he tries to go, you could have killed me and my son, saying that he had his son in the car. That's a key thing to know, right? So this motherfucker, he's going off. There's somebody trying to help me out of my car, and they're like, hey, we got you, right? And I'm just like, oh my god, I need to call my parents, who who I thought was my dad at the time, and my stepmom. And so I called them because I was on the way to their house. I go, hey, I just got into a car accident. I'm on these cross streets near the house. Can you come over and just be here? And they're like, yeah, we'll be right over. And I'm literally like sitting on the curb, and they pull up, and my dad is drunk as hell because he was, you know, drinking. He was a heavy drinker. My stepmom is drunk as hell, and my stepsister is trying to keep them, you know, from being weird. So my stepmom's just like, oh my God, I'm so happy you're okay. You know, I'm like, I'm fine, please, you know, just like, I'm okay. And finally the police show up after like 30 minutes, and they're asking us questions, and they asked me like what happened. I tell them everything that happened. I had a green light, blah blah blah. They're like, well, we don't have any cameras, so we can't prove who had the right of way or not, unfortunately. I go, oh great, that's fantastic. So then they go over to him, and I start listening to him. This dude went from saying that his fucking son was in the car to saying that his mom was in the car. Mind you, his mom looks decrepit and is about to freaking, you know, pass away. She brought her own car and parked right behind his car. So I'm like, you are the biggest liar, and I hope that the police can see that. The police apparently didn't fucking care. And that's what pissed me off and fucked me over. So I got so pissed off with that. Like, I really did. And the dude was like, yeah, he tried to kill me. And I was just like, bro, you ran into the you drove into the intersection, and then you're lying about it, saying that you were with your mom when your mom just pulled up. And I'm like, I don't even know how your mom's here without, you know, like, she looked like the freaking SpongeBob character was like, what? What did he say? Chocolate! You know? I don't even know how she drove. I was like, God damn it. But yeah. That's the type of car accidents I hate, is when the people can admit that they were at fault and then you get fucked over for it. Because there was no camera on that street to show that who was at fault, because normally they have cameras for like the intersections. Yeah, I got screwed with it, which really sucked. I was very pissed off. Bro, I'm literally stressing out for you. Oh my God. Thankfully, I'm okay. Like, obviously, like, life hits you, and the only thing that you could do is just kind of get back up. You know, there's not really much else you could do from that stuff. Honestly, it's so crazy how much, like, crazy shit I've gone through, and I'm not in, like, some sort of mental institution. Like, my life is a freaking drama, dude. And I just kind of go through it. I'm like, okay, this happened. And then people are like, are you okay? I go, yeah, I'm fine. Like, I'll go over more stories like later on, because there's some stuff that I want to talk about, but I feel like I'll be overloading on the stories. But there's so much, like, there's so much crazy shit. Like, honestly, I feel like I'm like in Days of Our Lives or some shit, like a soap opera, right? It's so insane. Like, the stuff that and it's not to say my life is just always crazy and shit. It's just more so that some of the stuff, like, I kind of, like, originally looked at as like, oh, whatever, I'm sure everybody goes through this stuff. Is not actually the case. Not everybody goes through this shit. And I kind of sat there, I'm like, huh? This is why I moved away from America to a place with 10 times more reliable public transport than self-driving. True. True. Okay, America. I mean, I'll be happy in October, November when I go to Japan. That'll be so much fun to just get away and kind of like be in a different country for just a little bit. Oh man. But yeah. That's all my crazy, crazy like driving stories. Like, oh my god, man. And like the funny thing is that because of the car accidents, my friends will always give me shit, and they're like, "Yeah, we're not gonna let you drive." And I go, "What do you mean? It's not my fault." And they're like, "Yeah, but you're bad luck." And I'm like, "Oh, I mean that makes sense." Japan, I'd love to visit, but not so sure about actually living there. I don't know. Like, I guess it really just depends for me. Like, I would love to live there, but oh, I don't. Can't fix this real quick. Go. There we go. Cool. I guess it just really depends. Hey, Bales. Yeah. I've been in a car crash twice. First time, wheel in bad spot, and snow took hold and took my car into a ditch. Ooh. I've always been scared about driving on ice and stuff like that. And another time was me bumping the car in a roundabout when I thought the car in front of me was moving already. Luckily, it was just a little tap. Oh, well, thankfully, that's it. Yeah, both of my accidents were actually substantial. I was kind of like... I'm kind of surprised with how substantial they were, right? Like how I love visiting Hawaii, but I wouldn't wish living there on my worst enemy. I hear that living in Hawaii is actually really bad. I've never been to Hawaii, but I know that there's like the homeless population is pretty bad over there because a lot of people are getting sent there, which is crazy to me. It's like, bro, no. Oh, it's raining. If only it would rain IRL. I feel like all... Xander! Hi, Xander. I feel like I've been getting in rain IRL. Hit enter too early. Ah, gotcha. I want more rain. I really do want more rain. I love the rain. I used to live where it rained a lot, but then I moved to a place where it doesn't rain a lot, and now I miss it. Yes, rain, please. No more snow. I want snow, too. But that's because, again, like, I live in a place that doesn't get rain or snow. And a lot of people are like, no, you don't want snow. I go, I do, because when I lived in a place where it rained more, I also wanted snow. I never get to really be in the snow. It snowed last week for me, which was wild. Really? It snowed where you lived? All right, let's go burn these logs and get some charcoal. Oh, hold on. Lucky bastard. Latest I've ever seen it snow was like mid-May. Really? It's only April. You might get some. We're here at Wiggles Place. We're gonna burn some wood to make it do charcoal. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. I love proper winter, snow, and 10 degrees Celsius, but in April, backwards winter, no thank you. Oh, minus 10 Celsius. My bad, my bad. I just saw the minus. I am terrible at the reading. Alright. Bro. What the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? What? What's going on? How am I supposed to edit this Brown Does 2 video? Oh, man. It's pretty crazy. You have to put some blurs. Beautifully. That's why. Alright. Hope you all don't mind, but I'm gonna use the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. It shouldn't take me long, so my apologies. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Being deprived of Ty shitting himself ASMR is honestly, life's not fair. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. You just need that. You just need me to be shitting. Wait, Lisa posted in my channels, but I don't see where she posted. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, there's another villager too. I'm starting to believe this is not a family-friendly stream. I never said it was family-friendly. Who said it was family-friendly? Oh, got that. Tropical fish, angel wing, tomato seed, castle flower. I did? Ah, okay. Well, that's where you fucked up. Blame Pinky. Yeah, blame Pinky. Oh, okay. After watching the vid that I played, this is definitely not a family-friendly stream. Listen, dude. That tap minigame is crazy. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna check the eggs really quick. Eggs are getting close to being done. Trying to pop my ears because I just blew my nose and like popped my or made my ears feel clogged. Don't I hate that feeling. All right, let's go. Boom. Okay. So we probably do more of the aquarium because we do have a couple more fish to do. Ow! Why am I being bonked? Why did I get bonked again? Gonna go sleep now. Good night. Good night. Oh, it was a good night bonk. Good night, Maria. Sleep well. Thank you for tuning in. All right. Okay, yeah, that's what. Let me block so that none of the stuff goes up there. Then I'm gonna grab 5 water buckets again. We're gonna go over there. After we sleep. Oh wait, I left my phone. Son of a bitch. I left my phone. All right, got my phone. Woo! Okay. Oh look, Endermans. Okay, so. Okay, yeah, those are those. All these fish are good. Okay. So we have 3 more pins, or 2 more pins technically. Let's see what we got. I definitely want to do platypuses. Platypuses definitely deserve their own thing. Alright, so this. That's the best part too, is like with this pickaxe, I get fucking ores, which is so sick. Okay. Now we're gonna fill up. Well, something just died in the tank. Okay. Got those. So now we need to go get some Wawa. Oh, pillagers. God damn it. What up, assholes? You know what's crazy is they never actually raid over here for some reason. I never get like the little raid message that pops up. That's like if I go to another place, it happens. This back over here. Put this away, this away. Okay. Okay. Now, these up here, grab these buckets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. We have to make sure to get rid of those lily pads every single chance we can. So, now, back over here. These 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cool. Grab all the white concrete for this first level. Then, by this level. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Let's get on this. 2, 2. Fuck. No. Now, we can put a lot of. All right. This. that. Then. Beautiful. Then we could do. Hey! It looks natural. Or a little bit natural. Look at the platypussy. Oh my god. Dude, the aquariums turn out to be so good. Why are they all facing right there? So weird. Dark. Everything's looking good. Lionfish. The Swedish fish. The aquarium's starting to look really nice. I probably should work on the sign. So I think the last one should be... Well, we also have this one that we gotta do. I'm gonna go ahead and build the walls, because it is gonna be a little bit of a shorter one. Which kind of sucks. It sucks that this one's gonna be a little bit shorter, but... This, bring it down. Go. Back wall. And the only reason why I make sure to do the filling in of spaces is because I don't want any chance of other mobs to spawn in. That's why I like to do every single time. Oh, we need some more pedestals. I gotta make more of those. So now we got this one just about ready to go. That. Excuse me. I will need some more glass too. Wait, how did I get an onion? Fuck. All right. Let's run and rest, so that way we don't have to deal with any demons. And then we can grab some more dirt, just so that way we can put it as the ground layer for that other one. put some of the other stuff that we have away. Boom. That crude fragments. There. Crude fragment there. We have another banner to place down. This way a little bit. How's everybody's day going? I feel like I yapped a lot earlier, and now I didn't get a chance to ask y'all how you're doing. This, because the farms are looking pretty farmable now. Grabbing all this. Okay, and then beautiful. Okay, now let's pull this off really quick. Beats. Okay, there we go. All right, so hold on, before we do any of that, go to onions. Make some room. What about tomatoes? Tomatoes we're gonna have to condense. Go. That gives us that. So now we can go. We can grab a bunch of sugarcane and we can make a sugarcane block. Let's go. Sugarcane blockage. Oh, wrong. Sugarcane block. Go. Hemamelon. Boom. We are getting the hemamelon done quickly. Well, I feel like that and pumpkin is doing really well. Got to put the rest of the sugarcane away. Go. Then we can get the last little bit of seeds to throw away. Beautiful. Let me get a stretch it. Oh. Oh god. Ugh. So now I have so much food that I gotta freaking burn somehow. Got this. We got more trees. Now we got 8 tree saplings. I can do that. Boom. Okay, there we go. Now, in our backpack, should be able to pull everything else out. Put everything away except for the logs, obviously. And then we go and do our freaking end lotus. No. Yep. Put these 3 over here. Put our emeralds away. Ugh. Actually, I might. Let's see. Yeah, I think it might actually be better for me to end a little, just so I can eat and kind of get ready for work. I think that's the best call, to be honest, because we did get a lot of stuff done, and I'm not gonna lie, I still have to record some stuff for another thing, so I might just do that. Because I do want to make sure that I don't get like so busy that I can't get stuff done. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead. Let's find somebody that we're going to raid into. I want to give some love to somebody. Let's see. Who is streaming right now? You know who we never raid into? Let's raid the Nate. We never raided into Nate. We're going to raid into Ghostly Nate, who we will be playing Helldivers with tomorrow alongside Corsair and Twink the Anime Man. So yeah, I'm actually excited for that one. But we're gonna raid into them, show them some love. He is playing some Phasmo with Maple and Strawberry. So are you heading out? I'm heading off a stream for now. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Today was an awesome stream. I had a blast, to be honest with you. It sucks that I like, it feels like I was low energy. I'm still dealing with the sickness, like I said. But hopefully with some food in me, I'll feel a little bit better and then I can get some stuff done. So, but anyways, y'all, wish me luck tonight at work. It's going to be a painful day. I'll tell you that as it is. And yeah, we got to get some stuff done. But again, tomorrow, Helldivers 2, we're playing it. So anyways, y'all, that's going to be it. Love you guys to death. And as always, we will see you all tomorrow. Okay. Bye. Goodbye, everybody. Bye. Bye-bye.